Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have been absent for an extremely long time and it feels like forever since I've actually bothered to do a video. But yeah, I'm finally back and playing some Diablo 3, which is an old change to my other content, which may have been sparse, but I used to upload a lot of shooters and I've been playing an awful lot of Diablo 3, and I decided to upload some of this because I've been enjoying quite a lot of this lately and it's really caught my attention. I got it for PS4, the Ultimate Evil Edition, and right now I'm playing on my Witch Doctor, Paragon 46, level 70. I've got some legendary gear, it's not all that great. I mean, regardless of stats, my build is okay. I mean, it's very, very questionable. I put everything into minion power more than anything else, which is a little bit dodgy, but I mean, I started a new Crusader. The Crusader I quite like, although literally the Crusader does nearly no damage at all. That thing is a tickle machine. It will tickle the enemies, but you won't die, ever. It has so much health.
Thank you for coming.
But I'm thinking now I'm just going to run some rifts and maybe talk about some things, about what's been going on in some games and what's going on in the future. I don't want to be that very cliche and talk about the future constantly all of the time, because that gets a bit bland, especially if you do that way too much. Well, first off, I'm going to start by seeing if I could turn down the audio. Oh, it's already turned down. Yeah, turn down the audio a little so it's not too loud, so you can still hear it, because it comes out a bit loud on YouTube and we don't want none of that. Well, I don't want to turn this into a little bit of a review, because as you can probably guess, my opinion is a little bit biased as I've been playing this a lot. I've invested a good 100+ hours on this game now, and I enjoy it a lot. It's one of my favourite games I played all year, and that's saying something, because a lot of people, you know, didn't enjoy Diablo or say they hated it. I actually personally loved it. Maybe it's just because I'm a scrub and I did play Diablo 2, because I'm going to admit to you, I didn't touch Blizzard games, really. I am going to be reviewing things here and there, my opinion on the game, because I like doing that. But, oh god, a bit of flag customization. I mean, you'd think this game has lots of micro DLC. It actually has none at all. Even on the PC version, basically you can only get the Reaper of Souls, and that's everything else is legit in the game, which I really enjoy, actually. It means that, you know, everyone has a chance to buy and play it. I mean, it is quite an expensive game, regardless. About 30 quid for the actual base game, and, like, I mean, that's with Reaper of Souls. On PC, it costs like an arm and a leg. Oh, we're going to do some rifts. I'm thinking of doing some basic rift level like challenges, but I'm thinking of just doing a greater rift keystone this time. I mean, I might start with just that, but I'm thinking of just do a rift, just a normal keystone rift. I can do this, use this as many times as I want. Keep coming back. Kill the rift guy. Okay, basically my objective here is to just kill. Now, it has actually been a while since I've used this, so you're gonna have to excuse me if I'm bad. I've been using a lot of Crusader. I'm used to pulling mobs and stuff, not really used to being very passive. I did up the difficulty to Torment 2 a while back, so if you're noticing why I'm not doing a lot of DPS, that's probably why. I mean, before in Torment 1, I found it was too easy. I was just shredding through rift after rift after rift, not really earning enough loot to really support the kind of damage I needed. So I thought I was up the difficulty and see how I did there. Well, Reaper of Souls is so much more improved to the vanilla game. In fact, having to level through vanilla content is actually incredibly boring, because I just realised how drab the game actually was for Reaper of Souls. It's just so much more fun. It just adds a lot more depth to the game and just makes everything better. I can't explain it. Alright, we need to kill these things a little faster, actually. Because it's not, the time is not really getting there. I'm lugging behind a little bit. In fact, okay, no, it doesn't matter. We will just battle our way through this and see if we can pull away. I have not played this game in about a week. I mean, not that long. Oh, great, I love it when that happens. Okay. Start by putting all these mobs into a big group. That's really what you gotta do, Witch Doctor. You gotta put them together, land some AoEs. Job done really from there. I don't know if we're actually going to get any loot from this. I mean, lately I've been a bit unlucky with my rifts. I've been running quite a few, and yet I haven't really been getting anything. Usually just legendaries that I've got many times over before, which aren't really useful to me. I mean, most of my gear is really sparse, because I'm finding, like, rare items are actually better than some legendaries I had before. My old stuff was that bad. So now I'm getting back into it. It's kind of weird, although before my old Crusader I was only level 20 odd. So lately in games, I can't really say a lot has been happening. I played a few of the new releases, and I'm just near about finished Last of Us Remastered, which is obviously, I don't even think I need to give an opinion on that game, only because not only am I not playing it, but also everyone knows that game is already fucking amazing. But I played a lot of this game and Far Cry 4, which I feel as if I should do a bit of a review on, but I'm a bit scarce on gameplay because I didn't record any of the single player campaign because I was gone for so long on YouTube. I do not want to be stuck in these lasers. Generally, if I was going to say about this game, I'd recommend you give it a go. Some people don't like it, and maybe my opinion is not yours, and it's perfectly understandable because, I mean, this game still has a community, as much as people say they don't like it. I mean, I don't like all Blizzard games, but this I just seem to give a bit of leeway. I don't know, it's just as good. I like it. It's good fun, really, you know. It's not exactly anything you need to dedicate your life to either. I mean, I can play this game daily now. I mean, when I was leveling up, it'd take me a good, like, a few days to get to max rank if you want to complete everything. I mean, that doesn't sound very long, but I guess it depends how good you are. Because, and if you actually up the difficulty, if you just stay on normal the whole game, you get the shittest gear by the end of it. You won't be ready for Torment, and you'll just storm through the single player and just wreck everything, and then wonder why you die so fast on expert because you didn't up the difficulty early enough. Same with this, really. I've got to make sure I'm totally ready for Torment, like, free before I go there. A lot of people will call me a noob because I'm not using Torment 6 yet, but I'm not playing it that long. I mean, it takes a long while. I mean, if you stack it, if I do bounties every day. Bounties are right, actually. I mean, it gives Blizzard an excuse to keep their dedicated audience and for you to play daily. I mean, I don't complain about that. I don't mind dailies because it keeps me wanting to come back, and it doesn't sap me full of every bit of energy I have. I mean, it doesn't take that long. I mean, it's quite fun also, getting the gear and the loot and whatnot. Oh god, all of these enemies. No, I think the thing the Witch Doctor is, he doesn't really sponge as much as I would like. I mean, he's not a very tanky class. To be honest, I don't think he's very DPS either. I mean, he's a very average class, so he relies a lot on his minions to do most of the work for him. I find that they actually tank for me, which is very useful. I mean, when I don't have them, I actually just realise how, like, under-defensed I am for this. I mean, they just shred things apart. I mean, at least Blizzard balanced it. I mean, not like other games, you've got the class such as, you know, usually people call it the Necromancer, where they usually summon things or whatever, and they don't really do a lot, and they're kind of useless, and the class is underplayed. I mean, it's in every RPG, it's cliche as fuck, you know, you got your mage, you got your necromancer, you got your fucking warrior, you got your archer, you got your alchemist, I guess. What else have I played? I started getting into League of Legends, which is something I do not want to mention because of how toxic that community is. I mean, I'd rather, even though I don't have a lot of subscribers, have my comments blew up telling me how, like, shit I am, most likely. I mean, already about 59% through this rift already, which is quite nice, actually. I'd rather just get my loot as soon as possible. Don't want to dawdle around. I mean, I'm already way ahead of the timer. I don't want to take it easy, but let's get this mob set done. I like using the Soul Harvest. I feel like it complements my cooldown reduction quite a bit, especially when I'm spamming out piranhas. I can just rejuvenate all of my cooldown reduction straight away instead of having to wait. As far as my other content goes, I'm feeling like I should really start loading more. I find it very entertaining and very fun to talk. Even if my audience is not the largest on YouTube, I still find it quite entertaining, so I might give it a try, do some more PC stuff, whatever. We'll see how it flies from there. I'm going to try to avoid YouTube cliches, although it's really easy to get pulled in. I want to do controversial video topics, but I feel as if it will just turn into more of a clickbait flame war fest in my comments. I don't want to have to get to a point where I have to disable shit because people are arguing or something, because I'd rather not that. I'm keeping it just very innocent game videos and games I like. I mean, I did do a few sketchy CSGO videos a while back, which we're planning to upload, but I never did because they were just really piss poor. Trying to keep quality control ready. I mean, I'm trying to. I'm not really shitting them out on a regular basis. I don't really have any kind of schedule for this, so I don't expect them on a regular basis. It's just whenever I feel like it. I mean, that could be whenever. Other than that, I can't really say anything else has been going on, really. I mean, I've been playing some games here and there, but none worthy of any kind of mention. I mean, Far Cry 4, I mean, it's pretty self-evident from everything you've heard. It's not really worth mentioning, to be honest. I mean, to this game, I'd definitely recommend purchasing it. It's a great game, especially if you've got co-op, you know, play with friends. I honestly didn't ever play this game co-op, but I'd definitely recommend it if you would like, because it was fun enough solo. I imagine it'd be just better with friends, whatever. Might be a bit of rivalry there for the best gear. I don't know how that would work out. I'm used to just playing alone and getting everything for myself, so it's probably why I got so OP so early, because I have no one nicking my shit. Kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know about the complaints about this game. I feel like it doesn't have enough community aspects. Like, the matchmaking is very piss poor, and it doesn't really have a lot of community integration. I have to go on the Blizzard forums to interact, when on some other dungeon crawlers or whatever, there's usually just a community hub, or a chat at least, or a trade chat, but there isn't. Like, on console, it's very unmoderated. I've multiple times found modders in a lot of games. Like, I can just literally go online right now, get modders, get max gear, max paragons, everything, every single achievement in this game, and I will not be banned, because Blizzard just don't moderate this game. I mean, PlayStation on a one-man army, they can't moderate everything. So, I feel like it's full of hackers. And a lot of people who play hardcore characters and are hackers, which is very ironic and kind of defeats the purpose. Like, what's the point of even having a hardcore character if you're just going to hack it? Anyone who's Paragon 2000 is usually a hacker. I don't know anyone in the world that has Paragon 2000. I mean, maybe you might find some of those sweaty-ass Twitch streamers that play this every day of their lives, literally for a living, but... I mean, Paragon 2000, the reason all the hackers want it is because it's so blatantly OP. I mean, you can pretty much wipe entire rifts apart. You have no idea. That 0.5% less cooldown reduction is worth more than you think. I mean, at first you're like, oh, I don't care, I'll just wham it in there, you know, it just isn't worth shit. If that shit stacks, that will cool the fuck, like, you'll get loads of reduction. And the Rift Guardian is now here. Who are we fighting? Looks like the Skeleton King, Crusader King. Okay, basically skeleton skin, but like bigger. Which is very original, isn't it? Actually, I feel like my minions sometimes actually do more damage than I do, which isn't that worrying, I guess, because these minions are quite overpowered in a way. Take that, Crusader King. Where'd he go? I'd rather not deal with side mobs, to be fair. I'd rather just kill this guy. I quite like about my follower is he turns all of my things I attack into chickens. Nephilim, try this. Oh, I got a legendary ring. What else? Doesn't seem like I got a lot. Choose this and you're in greater rift. Now, I don't know if I want to upgrade to the Keystone Rift 12 because I'm doing 10 and I feel like I could just do it again and warm myself up, so I might just upgrade. You know, I might upgrade this because it seems quite nice. Alright, that's quite